Just turned 21, and then I said, here's my number, hit me up if you're needing anyone. And then I could be anyone, 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 anyone for you. Anyone, 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 anyone. I could love you, I could be anything you want of me. And in the darkness of the night, baby, let me be your light. I could love you, I could be anything you want of me. Of the night, baby, let me be your light, be your light, be your light. Well, I gave her love, but it wasn't enough, so she called me up just to call it off. I can't afford to make that mistake this time. And if you're flying over the Serengeti, Tiger Lily, don't forget me. The way I am, not the way I was. And I could be anyone, 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 anyone for you. Anyone, 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 anyone. I could love you, I could be anything you want of me. And in the darkness of the night, baby, let me be your light. I could love you, I could be anything you want.
Hello, everybody at the back. Can you please take a seat? There's seats up here, seats on the right side as well, or on your left. Everybody please take a seat and we'll kick off.
Global's mission is to uplift people and economies around the world through entrepreneurship. We have run more than 70 programs around the world with the aim to help equip local companies with the tools they need to scale regional and globally. And now we're so thrilled to be in Canada. We see so much potential in Alberta and feel so glad to have the opportunity to help establish Alberta as an innovation hub. This is a long-term endeavor, and we're here to be a part of building a long-term legacy.
I'm excited to introduce the Alberta Accelerator by 500 and our first inaugural Edmonton batch, created with the support and collaboration of 500 Global, Alberta Innovates, Innovate Edmonton, and Prairies Can. Over the next 3 years, with alternating batches between Edmonton and Calgary, we aim to strengthen the tech ecosystem across the province by setting our founders up for success through leveraging our global startup playbook.
The curriculum that we've got at 500 is actually pretty amazing. Over the 12 weeks that we run this program, we start them off with helping the founders truly understand who the right customers are that they should be targeting, and then figuring out what are the right sort of mechanisms, mediums, and messages that they should be using to reach those customers. We then engage them over a number of weeks in experimenting on those mechanisms and those mediums, and help them figure out what are the right channels and messages to convey to those customers. Once they've figured that out, then we really ramp up the growth with them. And that's what helps them go from where they're at the beginning of the program to the kind of scale that they achieve at the end, and makes them really attractive investment opportunities.
So how we run our 500 programs is that we start with a base of our resident mentors. We're with our founders from day one of the program right up until demo day. And we serve as the backbone to make sure that they have full support for anything that they need to help grow and scale their business. And then what we do is we complement that with visiting mentors who can come from anywhere across the globe. And we do that to support specific companies' needs and challenges for the startups in our program. And one of the best things about how we do that for either the resident team or the visiting mentors is that all of us have been previous founders, have been through the same process we know they're going through. And we leverage our experience, our failures, our wins, all the skills we've learned to make sure we can pass it on to them, and we optimize their growth and their ability to be successful.
500 Global has only to define our customer segments, who they are, and what they need, they also helped us understand them in a more meaningful and impactful way. These things have enabled us to grow within our target market, defining not just the features of our product, but the benefits to the customer. With this, we have doubled our revenues and are on track to hit our $20 million gross revenue goal in 2022. We're excited to go and capitalize on our future, and we are grateful to 500 Global for helping us to do that.
The Alberta Accelerator by 500 has been an amazing experience, specifically for our traction at PropRep. We tightened our focus and refined our sales processes by using experiments. Now, we are getting in front of our ideal customer. We have a shorter sales cycle, and the result is that we have 3x'd our customer count in just 12 weeks. The Accelerator creates a collaborative, non-competitive environment. This is the perfect place to reflect, meet and learn from other founders, and grow your business.
The 500 program is an opportunity that you can't say no to. When I had the opportunity to apply, of course I wanted to, because it's not only the companies that are handpicked and selected, but the mentors as well. So you can learn from the experiences of others, and that's something that you don't get in any other program.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Oh, what a day, what a day. We are so excited to welcome you to the inaugural Batches Demo Day for the Alberta Accelerator by 500. Super excited to be here. I know what the founders are, our whole team is. My name's Simon Greganis. I'm the program manager for Canada for 500 Global, and I've had the pleasure of working with some amazing founders and an amazing resident and visiting team over the past 3 months. Lucia Ferrero here on the stage next to me is our regional director for the Americas, and she'll be joining me and basically introducing you to the evening. Before we begin, I really wanted to put a big shout out to all the levels of government that came together to make this possible. I mentioned in the kickoff video, and I can't say it enough, seeing municipal, provincial, and federal levels of government come together to create a program like this Scale It and Gap program is absolutely fascinating. I am a previous entrepreneur, and I was an entrepreneur here in Alberta, and I wish I had had the support system and the system for growth that our founders are so lucky to have today. I'm very excited for you guys to hear their pitches, see the work that they've culminated amongst their companies and within this batch to show you that we have some world-class talent, unicorns not only in this room, but in this province, set to scale and continue to grow this tech ecosystem. So before I hand it over, I just wanted to give you one or two quick tips for this evening. So you'll take a look at the lanyards that you've been given tonight. Look in the room for any of those red lanyards. Those are our talented founders that are here. They're ready to tell you about the business, teach you a little bit about what they've learned along the way, and really show you why they're world-class founders in our very own province. The other tip that I'll give you is you're going to see QR codes throughout the evening. Definitely take the opportunity, scan that QR code, book your follow-up meeting with these founders to learn more about their story. And at the end of the day, cut some checks as well. So, woo! Can we get a round of applause? Awesome. So before we go into the agenda for the evening, I would like to just give a brief land acknowledgement that we acknowledge the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit who have lived and cared for these lands for generations. If everybody could take a moment to please read the acknowledgement on the slides.
Thank you, Simon, and welcome everyone. I am not a founder, but I am so excited and giddy. I cannot even imagine how our founders are feeling. But like Simon said, or I don't know if you said it, but my name is Lucia and I'm the regional director for the Americas at 500. So I have had the pleasure to work from the very beginning on the whole negotiation for this program, planning it, and now seeing it implemented. I can't believe we are already at our demo day for our inaugural batch in Alberta, here in Edmonton. Please just give another round of applause because that is just so surreal for us. The founders here have been in a 3-month program, very intense program. And then prior to that, there was over a year in preparation for this program to come to Canada. So today you are making history. So we're so excited to have everyone here. Just really quickly wanted to go over some housekeeping stuff. So first of all, the agenda. As you guys know, this is a demo day, so you're here to see the pitches. But before the pitches, you'll get to hear from 2 of our keynote speakers. After that, we'll move to the pitches, the reason why everybody came here for tonight. And after, we'll be able to have an opportunity to network and have some fellowship in the back, where all of our founders and companies have their booths set up. And then there's some also food and beverages for you to enjoy. So please stick around after the pitches and enjoy the time. Just really quickly, if some of you would like to join the Wi-Fi today, the network is Encore Network, and then the passcode is Demo Day in all caps. Right now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the MC for the evening, Tash Jeffries. Tash is one of our 500 most beloved mentors, and she was also one of the 2 resident mentors for this program. So if you can please help me welcoming Tash to the stage with a round of applause.
Welcome everyone tonight to our Accelerator, Alberta Accelerator from 500 Global, our inaugural batch demo day. Let's give another round of applause. So I don't think there's too many of you in this room who have not yet met me. I am Tash Jeffries, resident mentor, and I will be your MC for this evening. And I'm going to make sure that it's super interactive. So work with me. We'll keep you entertained as we go along. Before we introduce our esteemed guests tonight, please let's give a round of applause for our entire resident team. Lucia Ferrero, Simon Greganas, Shahil Huda. Let's do it. And I'm doing this because I know that she would not expect me to do it. There is one lady who I just need to give a shout out. All of this would not be possible would it not been for her and me, hounding her to make sure we get this program here in Canada, and that is Caitlin Glazebrook. Thank you so much, Caitlin. So tonight, you're going to hear presentations from a diverse group of startups from Edmonton, Calgary, Saskatchewan, and Ontario. You're going to see B2B and B2C businesses ranging from real estate, fintech, e-commerce, business automation, and other sectors. So we've got a diverse crew here tonight. It is super important for you all to know that I am also a Canadian founder. I have done many 500 global programs across the globe, but there is something that's just so extremely special about the fact that I get to be here for the inaugural batch, done right here with Canadian founders in Edmonton. Can we give a round of applause for that? So amazing, such an honor. And the only way that my team could get me not to cry today was to make me an MC. So that's the reason why I'm here on stage. It has been an exciting journey with our founders over the past 12 weeks. We've done work virtually, and then we got the pleasure of working in person in Edmonton here to wrap up our program. And we are so proud of all of our founders, not gonna do it, to hear their pitches today. So we also wanna thank all of our visiting mentors, our investors, and our special speakers who participated in this program to help them achieve the growth and success that they have, and they've all been a part of what you are about to see. Now, it is with my distinct pleasure that I get to welcome 500 Global's CFO, Paul Yu, to share a few words on behalf of 500 Global.
Thanks, Tosh, for the intro. It is, my distinct pleasure to be here, kicking off the inaugural batch for the Alberta Accelerator by 500. I am the CFO of 500 Global. It's a real pleasure to meet all the founders and all the investor community and all of the different agencies over the past couple of days, really kicking off this initiative. It's really been a great honor. Last year, we joined forces with Alberta Innovates to participate in their vision for the future of the province. In January, we launched the Alberta Accelerator by 500 program with the inaugural cohort in Edmonton. We're thrilled to see the momentum and growth in the Albertan ecosystem and are so thankful to have been welcomed into this wonderful community. The 11 companies participating in today's demo day were picked from a pool of over 200 companies and represent the diverse talent in Alberta and Canada as a whole. The startups have worked tirelessly for the past 12 weeks, running experiments, challenging assumptions, and iterating as needed. We've been so inspired by their creativity and their resourcefulness of all the founders and how they embody the spirit of innovation in the province. We look forward to continuing our work here in Alberta as we pursue our mission of uplifting people and economies around the world through entrepreneurship. I wish everyone a wonderful demo day experience. On behalf of 500 Global, thank you again for the support and collaboration tonight. And always, we are grateful to be here with you. And to Batch 1, we're really proud of what you've accomplished, and we're excited for what you do in the future. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, Paul. And now, please join me in welcoming Laura Kilcrease, CEO of Alberta Innovates, to share a bit of the story of how we got here and the vision of where we are going.
Unfortunately, my eyesight is not good enough to read off of my iPhone. So I have the big print. Welcome here tonight. We're so incredibly excited for this. My team, of whom many are in this audience and led by Doug here, as our VP of our entrepreneurial investments, spent 2 years working on the analysis of what we needed in this province. And we went out to market to see what the best in the world in terms of acceleration programs were. And we're so excited that of those best in the world, and there was more than 60 applied to our program, 5 were chosen in different areas of ideation to startup to the first X millions of dollars, and then from there to scale up. We want to see more of you get to the 100 million faster. And secondly, we want to see some unicorns out of you. You know, it cannot be done all on our own, and I cannot emphasize enough the partnership that came together here. It was not just Alberta Innovates, it was Prairies Can, it was the City of Edmonton, and it was Innovate Edmonton. And so we're so proud that we've come together because we're all behind you, the entrepreneurs, okay? By the way, we're behind you, the investors too. We're the ones taking the dollars out your pocket as you go, okay? But really, we really want the companies to succeed here. Yes, we want the economic growth, we want the jobs, and we target over the next 9 years to do 900 companies, additional $5 billion in revenues, and over 900 companies, $5 billion in revenue, over 20,000 new jobs here. And you know what? I think that's an underestimate of what we're actually going to do. I actually think we're going to do a lot more, and this first inaugural class is just a great example of that. I can give you more words on my big print paper, but I think I might tear that up because, you know, it's about being real. And what's real to me tonight is AirTrail, Cash to Crypto, Dropper, Good Lawyer, Home Spritz, Proper, Renault Tag, The Public, Touch Medical Intelligence, TraceLink, and Rest by Yume. And I want you to remember 1 or 2 or 3 of those companies. And I want you to take the words about that you learn about those companies tonight out of this room. I want you to tell, for each one you remember, I want you to go tell at least one friend. And I want you to tell that friend who's an entrepreneur. And I want you to tell another friend who's an investor. Because you know what? They're not here tonight. You are. You're special. They want to be where you are. Okay? So go rub it in a little bit. Tell them they should be here next time and get more people involved in this program. Finally, I just want to say thank you to my partners and my team, because they really did the hard work. I just get to come up here and say hi to you all. And my final words to you: go forth, do good, make money, bring wealth back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. And I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up, so I'm going to try. So we are going to get straight to what I know each and every one of you are here for. We are going to hear from our 11 founders. Yes? But before we do, let's talk about the format. So we've broken up our cohort into 4 groups. We've got our SaaS, our marketplaces, our health tech, and we're going to end off the evening with fintech. But I'm going to ask for audience participation here. And even for those of you who are watching virtually, I know you have an electronic version. Can I see these? Can you just hold these up, please? Great. I want to make sure all of you have them, especially those of you who are writing and signing checks, because we want to make sure our founders are funded here. So I want you to start off by turning to the page where you start seeing our list of founders. We want you booking into their calendars. We want you getting ready to have investor meetings and getting money in their pockets. So without further ado, we are going to start off the night with our SaaS companies. Have you ever waited weeks to get something fixed by your landlord? Well, our next startup is working with landlords to make sure that they make their tenants happy. Let's welcome Proper to the stage.
I hate my landlord. Not surprisingly, landlords find tenants equally as frustrating. In my 15 years of property management experience, I know this firsthand. Landlords spend hours every day managing requests, using point solutions and manual processes with slim margins. I'm Al Karim. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Propera. We build property management software. It's an all-in-one solution to help automate the property management and landlord's experience. We want to help landlords run their business from a single browser tab or from the palm of their hand. We are gaining traction so fast. In the last 3 months, we have tripled the number of customers. That represents $15,000 in MRR. With our monthly subscription model, that equates to $30,000 in MRR. My apologies, I got really excited there. 15,000 doors, $30,000 in MRR, and we are moving fast. We're building on my property management experience and time at McKinsey, where I changed the course of companies. And my co-founder, Craig, and CTO, his experience is from Skip the Dishes, where he scaled the technology to what it is today. We want to bring that same technology, that AI and cloud technology, to the landlord and tenant experience. This is a huge market. Landlords and residents is a $20 billion industry in North America alone. We want to automate property management so that landlords and property managers can grow their businesses. Based on the traction that we've seen, we expect to hit a $200,000 MRR in the next 18 months. Join us to unlock this $20 billion opportunity.
Thank you so much, Al Karim. And you know, I'm making sure that you catch those QR codes so you can book into their calendars. All of you in the audience here and all of you virtually, let's get those checks. I will keep saying it until they're all funded. We've got unicorns in this batch, I guarantee you. Our next founder has been seeing what's happening in the aviation industry since he was a youngster. And guess what? He's brought proof. Let's welcome AirTrail.
Imagine if before you got into your car this morning, you were legally required to fill out paperwork for 30 minutes. That'd be ridiculous. You'd never drive a car again. But that's exactly how nearly every small airline around the world today operates. They hire entire teams of people to double check mountains of compliance paperwork. And to make things worse, the law is just getting more complex over time. More complexity means more paper. But it doesn't have to. I'm Bradley. I'm CEO and co-founder of AirTrail, and I've seen this problem since I was a kid growing up on the hangar floor alongside my family's aviation business. AirTrail is compliance automation software built to free small airlines from the costs and stresses of compliance work so that they can focus on growing their businesses. We've proven with our existing customers that airlines using AirTrail can slash their compliance costs in half. And we're the only ones approved in Canada to do this. It's not just Canada though. Around the world, airlines globally spend $5 billion every single year on this problem. We've doubled our MRR this month, and our customer list is growing fast. We've barely gotten off the runway. We've completely bootstrapped our growth to date, and we're ready to take this to the next level. AirTrail is changing the aviation industry. So join us before we really take off.
Love it. Thank you so much, Bradley. Now I have a question. What would you do if you had an additional 3 hours added to your day? It's a lot of time, right? Well, our next founder is doing that for residential contractors everywhere. Let's welcome to the stage, Renotag.
My name is David, and I've been a contractor for the last 6 years. Over the course of my career, I've done over $20 million in construction projects, and I can tell you as an expert, one of the biggest problems we face as contractors is the way we quote projects. Without a quote, we can't win business. And that's why we spend hours and sometimes days manually researching and preparing a quote. And we don't even know if we'll get the job. That is why we built Renotag. It automates the quoting process. With Renotag, a quote that used to take 3 hours now takes 3 minutes. And we use AI to do it. And that's why over the last 30 days, more than 200 contractors have signed up to Renotag. With our subscription model, that's over $20,000 in potential MRR, and we've already started to convert them. Let me repeat, we did that in the last 30 days with less than $1,000 in ad spend. That is why we've already been approached with an unsolicited offer to acquire the company. But this is a $6 billion opportunity, and we are just getting started. In North America, there are over 5 million home improvement contractors, and they are all looking for a better way to quote. And we are looking for the right partners to grow with. So if you think you're the right partner for Renotag, then I look forward to speaking with you.
Thank you, David. And that rounds out our SaaS company. So, you know, I come again with another prompt. We need to make sure that those of you who are sitting in this room and those of you who are tuning in virtually, that you're using this to be able to get to the QR code and book in the calendar for our founders. Again, you don't want to miss out. You don't like FOMO. Now, we're going to move on to our marketplaces. And I can tell you right now, I've used cleaning services for more than 20 years. And before you ask, I'm older than I look. But I can tell you, I have never seen a happier bunch of cleaners than the ones with our next startup. Let's welcome HomeSpritz to the stage.
Is it gonna show? Oh, okay. Cleaning your house sucks. Hiring a reliable cleaner is even harder. You're letting a stranger into your home, and other cleaning companies, they shuffle through the cleaners. By the time you get used to someone, boom, new person. So we chose a different approach, cleaner retention. While many other cleaning companies went out of business during COVID, we've grown 700% year over year, and we're at $35,000 this month. Oh wait, this is already outdated. As of this morning, our growth is at 800%, and we are at $38,000 GMV. So we're growing so fast that we can't keep up with the slides update. Hi, my name is Yeonsil. I'm co-founder and CEO of HomeSpritz. We are a marketplace hiring high quality cleaners and connecting them with clients. Cleaning is not just about cleaning your house. It is about the human connection. It starts from the relationship with our cleaners. We keep high quality cleaners by paying them a living wage and respect. In result, clients stay with us twice as long because they get to keep the relationship with the same cleaner. Just like Anthony and Janice, they've been together ever since we first started our business. As CEO, I've worked in the human-centered field for the last 10 years, and I know how to connect with people. Will and Nick bring in over 20 years of experience in application development, finance, and business development. We dream big. Residential cleaning is a $12 billion market in North America alone. Given our growth rate, we are on track to reach over $800,000 this year. HomeSpritz is ready to mop up the market.
Thank you so much, Yeonsil. You nailed it. So what happens when you get an operations master, wine expert, and super developer together? Well, you get our next startup. Let's welcome the public to the stage.
Are you craving a pretzel? Suzanne is too. But she's a 40-minute commute away. Everybody eats, and we all have a connection to the foods that we love. But we want them closer to home, and we want to know who's behind it. That's why we've created a marketplace connecting food lovers to food makers. Hi, I'm Tim, co-founder of The Public. Before this, I spent 14 years helping build Booster Juice to over 360 stores worldwide. My co-founder Kirsta has spent 10 years building food brands and markets. Our co-founder, Ken, has been building tech companies and startup communities for over 20 years. We're a dynamic team, moving quickly to change the way people get better food closer to home. Nobody knows this business better than we do. We've helped our customers access a growing list of local food makers to get them the things that they really love. We connect our 13,000 customers with over 400 local brands, giving them access to local foods very quickly. In Canada, outside of your grocery list, we spend over $20 billion getting food and beverages delivered to us. With 3 levels of government providing us over $1 million in funding to date, we know that we're onto something. In the last 6 months, we have a $500,000 MRR. We are well on track to connect to food lovers across the country. We will double our food makers and we'll triple our revenue in the coming year as we open in a community near you. At The Public, we're connecting food lovers to food makers and experiences, no matter the location. Just look under your seat. There's a pretzel. No, really, look under your seat. There's a pretzel.
What? Did you think we were joking? There is an actual pretzel under your seat. You can take it, and once we're done with the pitches, you can go over to the Public booth and get your pretzel. Yeah, right? Love food. Thank you so much, Tim. All right, I got 3 words for you. Fun, affordable, and transparent. And I can tell you, those are 3 words that I've never associated with lawyers before. Seriously, until I met our next team and our startup. Let's meet Good Lawyer.
Good Lawyer saved my business. Tyler's words, not mine. Like most founders, he was scared to ask the legal questions, scared to get another outrageous bill from the law firm. Tyler's just one of over 4,000 Canadian founders that we've helped by cutting out the law firm. My name is Brett, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Good Lawyer, a marketplace for founders who need legal expertise at a price they can trust. We help founders with everything from business formation to patent protection. And by getting in early, we're securing their growing legal spend for years. In 2021, we 10x'd our marketplace to over $1 million. This year, we're on pace to triple that. We also launched our first subscription product and second revenue stream. But we're just scratching the surface. In Canada, there are over 250,000 early stage founders that need our help. Because traditional law firms, like where I used to work and dressed a little nicer, weren't built for them. In the US, there are 8 million more of these founders. But why stop there? This is a global problem. And we have a team that can build a global company. Former big law lawyers, in-house product development, and growth specialists who've done it before. I'll leave you with this. Airbnb disrupted global hospitality by cutting out the hotel. Well, that's exactly what we're doing. Cutting out the law firm. You've met a few of them tonight, but there's a lot more at home. We have a team that can change the world. Our traction says the world is ready. Good lawyer, save my business.
Thanks so much, Brett. And I do mean it. Best group of lawyers I've ever met. I'm going to do another plug because, again, this doesn't work until you actually get out the QR codes, turn to the page. I know you've heard some awesome ones that you want to write checks for, right? Turn to the page and get ready. And especially for you online as well, make sure that you're catching the QR codes that come up and get ready to speak with our founders. And without further ado, what would you do if you went somewhere and you could not ever have your favorite home-cooked meal again? It would so suck, right? Well, our next founder is here to make sure that that doesn't happen for any newcomers to Canada or anywhere else ever again. So let's hear it for Drapa. Woo!
The average family spends $14,000 on groceries every year. Ethnic families spend $21,000. And why is that? Because it is so difficult for them to find their specialty foods. And in most cases, they have to make multiple trips to different stores. And now you must be thinking, we already have a grocery delivery app called Instacart. Even Instacart do not service the ethnic grocery space, but we do. This is an $8 billion market here in Canada alone, and it's growing by 20% year on year. This market is completely underserved. There's an entire section in the supermarket for potato chips, but only a small section is for all the international food where all immigrants are expected to shop from, no matter where they come from. My name is Barry. I'm the founder of Dropper. And as newcomers to Canada, me and my co-founder have experienced this problem firsthand. So when you come to a new country, there is nothing better than your favorite food to make you feel at home. With our combined experience with online marketing and previously building a delivery platform, we are providing the solution to our customers so that they can order ethnic or international food online and get it delivered to their doorstep. We make money with service charges and delivery fees paid by the customers. We know that people want this because we did a pilot test and there was so much demand for it that we couldn't service it. As a result, we had over 300 customers on our wait list and it's growing every day. We love food and we are ready to feed this overlooked $8 billion market. Are you?
All right, we got to give a stop here. What are you thinking of the founders so far? Woo! They're awesome, right? And I'm sure I'm not biased. We're hearing some great stories and great businesses here. So to round out our marketplace, I'm going to tell you for our next founder, do not be fooled by the baby face. He has lots of experience in the construction industry. And now he's going to hammer his way into our hearts. Let's welcome TradesLink.
There are almost 3 million construction workers in Canada, but do you know where to find them? Well, guess what? Construction companies don't either, which is why they're lining up to use us, TradesLink. We make it easier for construction companies to find and hire the workers they need to run their business. We launched only 4 months ago, and we've already acquired 15 paying customers, including the largest recruiter of tradespeople in Canada. And we've also signed up over 1,400 workers. In fact, we've had so much demand for our tool from construction companies that we've had to create a wait list. My name is Sam Baudouin, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of TradesLink. I've been a carpenter. I've been the person who hires and manages carpenters, and I've been the person who hires and manages the construction company who hires carpenters. Our team has over 20 years of industry experience, and now we are building the tool we wish we had when we were hiring and managing in the construction industry. Construction recruitment is a $26 billion market. Our customers, construction companies, love us because we give them the power to seek out the individuals they're looking for, as opposed to what they're doing right now, which is posting a job and praying that the right fit responds. We make money by charging our customers a monthly subscription fee to search and contact our database of qualified workers. Industry leaders are already using TradesLink to find the hires they need to run their businesses. Join us as we revolutionize recruitment in construction.
All right, thank you so much, Sam. And can you believe it? We're down to our last two categories of the evening. So we're gonna start off, ooh, yes, round of applause. So we're now on to health tech, and I'm going to tell you, you don't wanna know how early I got up this morning, but I can tell you about this time in the evening, my eyes are usually so dry and red, and it's just so hard to wear my contacts. But guess what? Not tonight. And it's all because of our next founder. Let's bring to the stage Yu Mei.
Every day, we spend an hour eating, 7 sleeping, and 13 hours and 28 minutes in front of a screen. Let's face it, screens are not going anywhere, and tracking our screen time can only help so much. This is why the Government of Canada awarded us a $600,000 contract to pilot a workplace wellness program addressing not only their employees' screen time, but their mental well-being too. When people found out about this, we sold out of our first 1,000 units and 5,000 people joined our wait list. My name is Dr. Sharmeen Habib, and as an optometrist, digital strain is the #1 reason my patients come into the clinic. Now you might be wondering, what about eye drops or blue light blockers? These Band-Aids won't help you with a good night's sleep, your itchy, tired eyes, or with the stress we all feel from being constantly connected. This is why we built Rest, a thermal meditation experience you can feel for better sleep and eye health. Our users love us because they can stop using eye drops, feel more comfortable wearing contact lenses, be more productive, sleep better, and finally make space for routine relaxation, all in just 10 minutes a day. Now, dry eye alone is a $3 billion market. With our team and backgrounds in engineering, optometry, and wellness, we've built the first digital rest and recovery company because it is time for you and the millions of others to give your eyes and mind a rest.
Thank you so much, Sharmeen. And I'm going to ask, can you imagine a world with no pain? Hard to imagine, right? But our next founder is actually on his way to making millions of people experience what that's like to have a life without pain, without drugs, and using AI. Let's welcome Touch Medical to the stage.
Imagine if the only information you had to make an investment decision today was our 2-minute pitches. You'd probably think that that's crazy, but that's how the medical system currently works. Your doctor gives you minutes and relies mostly on your memory to make important life-changing decisions. Personally, I've gone in to see the doctor. It's been months, maybe years. So when they ask me how the treatment's been going, how I'm feeling, well, I can't even remember what I had for lunch last week. So the data's not going to be that accurate, is it? See, that's where Touch comes in. My co-founder and I come from backgrounds in health data science and cutting-edge AI. And on our team is over 50 years of experience in healthcare and health technology. Our advisors, 2 of them, run billion-dollar healthcare companies. And together, we have built a platform designed to change the way healthcare works. Touch gives you an AI doctor in your pocket that thinks and asks questions like a doctor, that checks up on you, asking those critical questions, so that the next time you go in to see your doctor, he's making the right decision. We make money by charging patients a small fee every month, and we get them primarily through their doctors. Our market, mobile health, is exploding and is going to be over 200 billion globally in the years to come. We're currently doing projects with Caltech, Schmidt Futures, and we've done a recent pilot with over 8,000 patients here in Alberta. We have the brains, the team, and the heart. Come join us.
Thank you so much, Tyler. And can you imagine that wraps up our health tech companies? And we're off to our last company, which is a fintech one. And crypto is so misunderstood. I'm sure there's still so many people who don't understand how it works, don't trust it. But our next founder is out to change that and make crypto too legit to quit. Let's welcome Cash to Crypto.
The last 3 months, we have tripled our transaction volume with over $1 million in gross revenue this month alone. We did this by simplifying the way you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. Just as you can walk into a currency exchange and convert your Canadian dollars, we can easily and safely convert your cash into crypto. Hi, my name is Graham. I'm the CEO of Cash to Crypto. I live and breathe cryptocurrency. My previous experience was as the 4th employee building Bitcoin Well, one of the largest Bitcoin ATM companies in North America, growing this business to its IPO. From this experience in finance and building banking infrastructure, we are ready to help our customers exchange cryptocurrency through our financial services in this $2 trillion market. Our customers appreciate us. Let me tell you about Ron. He's a successful business owner that struggles buying Bitcoin because it wasn't something he's ever done before. When he tried to use an online exchange, it was just too confusing. So he gave up until he found us. He started out buying $80,000 worth, and he continuously buys more. We are helping our customers buy hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency every single month. By taking an overly complicated process and making it as simple as possible, we provide a solution that our customers are willing to pay for. In 2022, we are on track to do over $20 million in gross revenue. We are Cash to Crypto, and we make a lot of money.
I seriously cannot think of a better way to end off this evening. We are done. Woo, yes, round of applause. But I'm the woman who's never afraid to ask for the money or ask for the check, so I'm gonna pull it up again. Make sure that you book into all of our founders' calendars and get in, because I'm telling you, this time next year, you're gonna wish you hopped on board and that you invested in all of our founders here tonight, for real. All right, that's it for me. We are going to close up with our final remarks. Let's welcome Lucia and Simon back to the stage.
How amazing was that? Can we give one other big round of applause to everybody in the room, every single amazing founder and company that was up on stage tonight? You guys killed it. I am so, so proud of you guys. And I am very, very excited to open up the best part of the evening, even better than the pitches, is the networking piece at everyone's booth. If you're tuning in online, make sure you check out that digital booklet, book in time with the founders. Everybody in the room, you have an opportunity to network and get in at this round, this fundraising with all of these wonderful founders tonight. So Lucia, I'll hand it off to you to say the final remarks.
I have had a mix of like 4 different medical conditions in the last 40 minutes. Almost had a heart attack, profuse sweating, but now I'm just so, so excited. Our founders killed it. Batch 1, we are so, so proud of you. Literally, I'm going to bed tonight with a smile on my face. To our virtual audience, this concludes our streaming session for the evening. So thank you so much for joining. We will be sending the booklet out on a follow-up email if you didn't get to see the QR code, so you can continue to book the meetings with the founders. And to everybody here in person, thank you for joining us. The beautiful Edmonton weather. We hope that you are, I'm not joking, I mean it. It's been great. Please enjoy the food and beverages that we have in the back, and make sure to make time to stop and talk to the founders. We are so proud of you, and we are just ready to mic drop this Batch 1 demo day in Edmonton. Thank you so much for coming.